Any going on here? This is a Missouri State Highway Patrol testing center. I don't know how well I'm going to get coverage in here, but the guy in the corner is covering up his name badge, and he won't identify. Says he doesn't have to. And this lady here, let's get her name. She won't identify either. And this highway patrolman here is calling his lieutenant, tattling. And this Karen right here, I tried to be nice to her, told her I'd keep her off camera, but she's psycho. So we'll make her our thumbnail. They're saying I caused the disturbance when I spoke to no one until they spoke to me first. City cops done told him that I could be here, educated him, but he's upset, so he's going around that. I guess he's the CO here. I caused this young lady to fail her driving test. But you can clearly see she likes to play on the phone. Maybe she should study more. Cover up his name badge so I can't file a complaint. And she's texting, so we'll do a sunshine request on her phone and get all of her texts. And she took him a picture too.
I just need to take a permit.
Excuse me. What's up, y'all? What's up, Gones? That's me. Stand back over here out of the way.
What I'm going to have you do is just step up to the counter up there, and I'll be up there in just 1 second.
How are you, sir?
All right, how are you?
What can I help you with?
I don't need any help. Can you scoot back just a little?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I don't need any help.
Okay. I got a call, just wanted to check you out. First time, I went ahead and disclosed that I wasn't going to check on you. Then I got a secondary call saying that you threatened somebody. So now I have to contact you.
That's
I understand what you're doing, what you're going with. Totally support you 100%.
Thank you.
But whenever I get continued calls like that, I have to check it out. So
I understand.
that's why.
They called you. You might want to talk to them.
What's that?
They called you. I didn't.
Okay.
So you might want.
Who are you? Who did you talk to?
The man back there, right there, and that lady that was right there. And your name's Gamble?
Yeah.
You related to anybody in Branson?
Kevin Gamble?
Is he an officer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that all the time.
You're not? Check out his videos. Mine are good.
Hey, man, are you with him? Yeah. Okay. Considering. Yeah.
Okay, before you go any further, I've got everything on video. I never threatened anyone.
That's fine.
Okay.
I just have to follow up and make sure that there's nothing that's going on.
Bet.
So just give me the courtesy on that.
I will.
And then we'll just go through it.
Okay. Sure.
I didn't get very much information on the name of the female that talked to you. Did you talk to anybody?
Yeah, there was a female. She was not that lady, but she's another one. No, I don't see her.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Are you in the middle of a test or something like that?
Yeah, I'm trying to test. He's videoing. He's going out for Jared. They've asked. I've asked. He's put me on his video saying, "Look, I make her fail her test."
That's not what I said.
That is what he said.
I said it's not my fault you failed your test, and you're on my video now.
Here's what I don't want to happen from here.
Okay.
I don't want to go back and forth.
Bet.
So let's just
I got everything recorded.
let's just not talk to each other on that. I don't mind if you record. Do you mind if you stop recording so I can see what was going on?
No.
You're not okay? with
No.
that?
There's a camera right there.
There's no audio, so all that it's just going to be is just.
So you can shut this down. Because I don't want to be around this.
Can I get your information?
I don't want to be involved with this and that thing. I'm good. Take it back.
So any questions?
All right. Where's your cell phone? Where's your cell phone?
Cell phone zone.
Yeah, like it says right there. No cell phone zone.
That's why we have. We appreciate it. All confidential testing.
Sure, that makes sense.
And as long as there's nothing on the screen and they're not disrupting.
Okay.
But once they start disrupting, there's a mistake.
Were you here?
I was not, no, my second.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I talk to him real quick?
That is fine. Did,
All right, am I detained?
Well, right now, yeah.
I am? For what crime?
Well, there's no crime.
Oh, well, then you can't detain me.
I can detain you because I got a set call on this. So right now, you're not free to leave until I figure out what's going on.
What's your RAS for a crime?
What's that?
What am I suspected of?
What'd you say?
RAS. RAS, reasonable articulable
I'm sorry, I
suspicion.
didn't understand. So the suspicion, okay, suspicion is a threat. I asked you if I could see any evidence like that. She's walking out, so I'm just seeing what took place. And after we get that taken care of, then I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay, that's not articulable, that's hearsay. What's your facts that led you to your suspicion? Because this is unlawful detainment now.
It's not unlawful.
Yes,
I
it
promise
is.
you It's not. I fought in the military for my rights. I know what unlawful detainment is. I canceled the first call because I understand what's going on. I'm totally cool with it. I'm just trying to figure out kind of what's going on from here, and then we're gonna go.
I appreciate that. I appreciate your service, but you don't have articulable suspicion, sir.
Sure.
But go ahead and get it. I'll wait for you.
Okay.
If you're
I'm just
detaining
saying
me. If you're not detaining me though, I'm gonna walk off.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna stick around and record your interactions.
Sure.
And besides that, all this is public. That sign doesn't have.
No. I agree. Totally.
I can film any screen.
Did you hear what he said as
Yeah.
far as compromising tests?
Yeah.
Like that?
The onus is on them to protect that.
Sure. I do have reasonable suspicion, but if you're going to kick rocks, I'm not going to chase after you.
Reasonable
I'm just
suspicion
trying-
of what?
Reasonable suspicion means
Of a
it's-
crime.
but there's no. Let me just stop you right there.
Okay.
So reasonable suspicion is based on everybody's experiences, right?
No.
There's
It's based on facts.
based on facts, right? So my facts.
Excuse me.
What are my facts?
You don't have any yet.
I do.
You got a phone call.
I got a phone call.
That's not a fact.
So that's my reasonable suspicion.
That's not a
I promise.
fact.
We're going to argue about,
Okay.
about this back and forth.
Yeah.
I can articulate it all day long in the court of law. A judge will back me 100%.
Maybe.
I
What
promise
are
you.
you saying? You're saying a judge will back you if you're wrong, even if you're wrong?
Lunch there. Stay. No, a judge has backed me 100% for my suspicion. So I can articulate all day long on my reason for this existence. I'm not trying to like squash your guys' rights. Otherwise, I'd be like everybody else and say, get out,
Yeah.
get out. Make myself look like an a-hole.
I appreciate that.
So I'm just trying to give you as much leeway as possible. Understand understand what's going on here. I'm just trying to follow up, figure out, investigate just a little
Okay.
bit more.
Remember, I've got everything recorded.
Sure.
Okay. I'll wait for you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Who? I just kind of want to know what started this.
Officer.
And she has,
Shows you how
Here's my second.
okay. Do you have like a no video policy?
Yeah, we can get that.
It is on the door? Okay. Gotcha.
this guy will be sitting here, so he'll be going to get the statement from, and just verbally.
Okay.
And we got the information from you when we called.
She didn't want to do anything. So
But
unfortunately,
she tried to take it.
yeah, I just can't.
And
If
I
she
stood in
doesn't,
front of her so that he could not report her.
sure.
And
If
she told him she did not want to be recorded. I told him, you cannot record me without my permission.
I understand. I asked if I could get her information, and she doesn't want to do anything for me, so I can't like just chase after her.
Which I understand that she didn't want that to get out, you know.
Sure, yeah.
So she doesn't want to be on Facebook either. Yes,
Gotcha.
YouTube or whatever.
Okay. And then just make sure you stay behind the no stop sign right there. I don't mind if you videotape, we're having an open conversation.
I know, I'm listening. I'm getting it for my
Just
evidence.
make sure you stay right there.
It's,
You're violating the video policy right here.
That's a policy, it's not a law.
Okay. That's
And I don't need any directives, thank you.
all right. So he initiated conversation with you.
She just told you, she said something first. I don't want to be recorded.
It's null because she doesn't want to pursue anything, so.
They'll be up here, sir.
He's.
Oh,
You're all right. Okay. Sure. Sure, okay, that's fair. Sure. What's that? I understand that's stressful, I wish I could do something about that. But
She didn't want to drive the court, so it was like,
I make those are super tight. Okay. All right. Sure, I'll try to remember this on that. But as far as what you just told me. Okay. No, okay. No. Sure, okay.
So it's not really, the stop sign is really, because if you turn around, you go compromise.
Okay, that makes sense. Does that make sense?
No, it's a public lobby. I can't go in any restricted areas. I understand that.
So look where your camera is at, just from this perspective right now.
Yep.
You're panning,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're also panning the front of the computer screen, which
Right.
he does not want you to do.
Too bad. The onus is on you to protect that, not me.
It's protected because it's against the door.
We can't have that because it's sensitive information.
No, it's not.
Driver's License Protection Act, I'm pretty sure it's covered under that.
It's-
So here, let's go back over here, bud.
Okay. Gamble, the onus is on them to protect that if they have to build a room for it.
It's a state, I mean, I don't know the exact RSMO on that, I'll be honest with you. But, I mean, it is state-controlled testing material. So it is state controlled, I can't,
It's a
not-
public lobby. I can,
Public lobby, okay.
you can't trespass my eyes, right?
Right.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can't trespass your eyes, but I can tell you that they do not want any videotaping on these screens at all.
I understand that.
Here's what they said, and I'm pretty sure you heard.
Okay.
A-okay with you guys to be in here,
Mm-hmm.
okay? I'm stable, you can discontinue. But what you cannot do is, and I'm not saying this is just going from here, but you cannot communicate with anybody taking the test.
Even if they speak to me first?
Even if you, let's just protect your right, even if they speak to you first. I understand that you have the right of
Free speech.
Correct.
First law of the land.
Sure, no, I totally understand, but,
There is no but.
yeah.
Only but is a threat or inciting a riot or fighting words, right?
It is a peace disturbance.
No, it's not. It's a protected activity, sir. You cannot turn that. Make no law infringing on my right to the freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech is videotaping.
Freedom of press.
Freedom of
I've
press.
got a news channel.
No, I understand that.
I'm not here to get personal information. I'm here for them guys.
Okay, so it looks like this advantage or viewpoint is for those guys right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
The whole purpose of being here is to make sure they don't have anybody's personal information out for public view. It's an audit.
oh, I got you.
It's an audit, and they've failed miserably. And you can't detain me unless you have facts that I committed a crime. Suspicion's not a crime.
Suspicion leads up to probable cause. You have to understand.
I do, but it's not probable
And
cause.
I'm not, you're free to leave right now.
Thank
You're
you.
not- You're not being detained.
Okay.
I'm
But you
just-
did detain me.
I did, yeah, because I had to figure out what's going on.
You can't do that unless you know I've committed a crime, sir.
What's your name?
I'm not going to get
My
that.
name's Adam. Okay,
All right.
listen, I understand what you're saying. Okay, I'm not here to hink you up. These guys are the same way, and I understand what you're saying, and we're willing to negate. They're working with you. I understand your view on this. It's public information. It's a public space. There is protection because they use their names to log into this computer, which you're here to audit, but yet you cannot film that because they have a right to protect yourself.
Not in a public place. There's no privacy in public.
Then why are you here auditing them displaying public information if it's in a public place?
Because they're supposed to protect it. The onus is on them, not me.
Now, can you work with me a little bit and just verify that they're trying to protect the information that's on these computers when they use their personal information?
They're doing this in a public place.
But we're going back and forth on what you're saying. You're here to audit them because they're displaying public information or private information.
All right, am I detained?
I'm just trying to follow you.
Right.
You're working
Well,
me around a circle, and I'm trying to.
Look, Gamble, you're a law enforcement officer, not a feelings enforcement officer.
I am a law enforcement officer, but I'm also human.
Right.
Okay. And each person in this facility, including the people that work here, also have the right of freedom of speech, correct?
No.
They do not?
No.
My First Amendment right is gone.
You're on duty. You have standards you have to go by.
I can talk to whoever I want. Whether you want to talk to me or not is your prerogative.
Exactly right. But there's certain things you cannot say. You don't have rights, you have privileges. Does that make sense?
No.
They didn't teach you that, did they?
No.
Man, I'm a constitutionalist.
Okay.
And-
Like a sovereign citizen?
No. Only people that are sovereign. The only people that are sovereign are wearing badges.
Okay.
You know.
So what makes me different? Because I work for an agency?
No, because
So you're telling
not
me
you
You
personally.
just said that I can't say what I want to say.
You're held to a set of privileges. You're granted privileges. You have, while you're on duty, you have to maintain a certain code of conduct. You can't say anything you want. You can say some things, but there's certain things you cannot say, which as a private citizen, I can.
You can't, you really can't. If you use the curse word in somebody's presence that didn't want to be offended, that's a peace disturbance.
No, it is not.
You have to understand that.
You can't, no.
It is.
Man, it's proven by the Supreme Court. You cannot criminalize a first degree.
It's a civil rights violation. It's not a criminal act. It's a violation of my freedom.
Are we done?
You shut
You-
me up whenever I'm trying to go back with you.
Because you're not
I'm not smart.
educated on that. Man, let me just say this. Make no law infringing. No, sir.
Okay.
You're free to go.
You were to stay in the confines of this. This is.
Anywhere in here behind the counter.
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to test it right now. I hate to call you on it. All right. Do you want to identify, sir? Last chance. Okay. Am I still detained? Or am I free to go?
You tell me. I'm stupid.
I didn't call you stupid.
No, you said I'm uneducated.
I said you're
So,
uneducated.
Whatever I say is not going to be accurate to you.
I
So you
said,
tell me.
Go ahead. I said you're uneducated on the First Amendment.
I'm not. I promise
Yeah, but you gotta honor it.
I protect it every single day.
I hope so, man. I really want to shine a good light on you.
Yeah.
And
Try to do mine.
I'm going to,
working on it
man.
every day.
Just respect my rights. I'll leave as soon as you leave, 1 minute after,
Why 1 minute?
because I can't make it look like you ran me out of here.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Fair enough?
That's fair.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right, Gamble. Have a good day. Stay safe out there, man. Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to do a sunshine request on these tyrants. Look, she's worried about a camera. There's one right up there. It's a walk of shame. He ain't doing it yet, is he? He's still sitting out there.
Yeah, he comes back up.
All right, let's go out and see what they're saying. Thank y'all and have a wonderful day. Tyrants. Are we done, Gamble? Oh, I thought you was leaving. I'm not gonna leave until you leave, man. Right on, me too. Let's hang out. All right.
AAA insurance? Boy band.
Wait, what?
Did you leave your cat open for everyone to see?
Yeah,
I don't answer questions.
just ask me.
I just asked them. Wow, what if I did?
Yeah,
It's not unlawful. You're supposed to close it, right? We're learning today. We're learning today. Don't do what to you?
don't patronize me.
All right.
That's not fair. Don't patronize me.
That's fair, man. All right, we're hanging out. We're gonna stay until Gamble leaves. He leaves, we'll be out of here.
Apologies won't do it.